everyone, welcome to another video with me, Laura. In this video I'm actually going to be doing something a bit different. I'm going to be showing you a new crochet and knitting magazine that is on the market at the moment. So I'm going to introduce it to you and we're going to have a look through, see what it's all about and see if you're interested. I do believe this magazine is available internationally, but do check on their website and just to double check, because obviously I'm in the UK, so I'm not quite sure, depending on where you are in the world, if you can pick this up, but do check their website. I'll put all the links in the description below. But let's start. So this magazine is called Knit and Stitch Creative. I'm sure some of you are aware of this magazine. You may have seen the advert on television. This is issue 1. So it's a magazine that's for, I think, primarily knitting. I mean, clues in the name, knit and stitch, rather crochet and stitch, but it does contain crochet as well, crewel work, which I really know nothing about, and felting as well. So we're going to have a little look in issues 1 and 2 and see what we get with our free gifts in this magazine. So this is issue 1, so I'm going to open this now, and it comes with 2 exclusive Crochet yarns to come with it, and some knitting needles as well, which is size 4mm. And the idea of this magazine is you can make it's an ongoing project, so you can create a stunning, it says here stunning, these aren't my words, a stunning reversible throw square by square. So that's the idea of this magazine. So it's one of those where the first issue is 99p and then the second issue is actually £2.50, I think, if my memory serves me. Issue 2 is £2.50, and then from then on each issue is £4.99. So it's one of those sort of 99p jobbies first, and then you pay more for the ones afterwards. It's an ongoing project. But what's different about this one is, you know, sometimes you can get those magazines for 99p and you have to, like, to make a boat or something, and then you might miss one issue and then it's like the most important part of the boat and you have to send off. It could be quite annoying. But this is, what works with this one is that it's just to make a square by square throw. So imagine if you missed an issue, you can easily fill it with another square. So that's a bit of a relief. But anyway, let's open this up and have a look inside. Okay, so this is issue 1. So this is the one that's 99p, and it comes with 2 Crochet exclusive yarns, and these are, let's have a look at what they're made from, see if it tells us. So they're little 25-gram balls. They're 80% acrylic and 20% wool, which is good. So you've got a sort of mottled brown colour and a cream colour. And you also, another free gift you get with that is your knitting needles, 4mm. And what I didn't realise, you also get a yarn tapestry needle as well, which is quite useful as well. So let's have a look at the actual magazine and the patterns. So the idea is for all these magazines, kind of like a knit along, I suppose. So like I said, this is primarily a knitting thing, which is obviously a bit of a shame for us crocheters, but if you can knit as well, then that's always a bonus. Create a stunning reversible throw square by square. So let's have a look inside here, see what's going on in here. So everything you need to create a beautiful textured throw. It's actually really lovely, I love that. So I'm very tempted to actually spruce up my knitting skills and have a go at this. We'll have to see. So you get yarn with every issue. So each week you'll receive 2 of these 25-gram balls. I imagine you get different colours as you go along. So this one obviously is the brown and the cream, and you're obviously going to get maybe some purple and different shades as well. Going to be making different textures to make a patchwork throw, and a cushion set, plus needles to get you started. Now what I've noticed in the issues, they are different sizes, because issue 2 the knitting needles are different sizes as well. So it has a look at all their yarns. Oh, this is quite good. So it shows you all their exclusive yarns inspired by natural tones in nature. Been spun in a gorgeous range of soft tactile textures that work beautifully with your throw and cushion set and other knitted and crocheted projects for you and your home, because the magazine isn't just all about the throw, it is got lots of other patterns in as well, so you don't have to make the throw if you don't want to. So they got colours harmony. What have they got there? Magma, basalt, flint, moonstone, pearl, then shadow, impasto, aerial, grisaille, antique, and so on and so forth. So they're all quite neutral colours. Actually, I think that's my favourite, the sort of purpley stone colour. which is really nice. And they also have different textures as well. So in this issue, you've got sort of typical yarn, but also in issue 2, if I quickly skip ahead to issue 2, you've got this fluffy, more like teddy bear yarn, which is nice. But let's have a quick scout in the magazine. Issue 1, so this is issue 1. Got the projects is a knit and cozy bobble hat, step-by-step instructions. So if you are new to knitting, that's quite useful. You can learn, or you can go visit my knitting channel, of course, and check out some beginner tutorials on there to get you started. That's just Happy Berry Knitting. Customize your projects, we show you how. So I'll have a quick look inside issue 1. Talks about the garter stitch, stocking stitch. So that's like the traditional knit stitch, that one. So it talks about how to do, it's obviously got all the how-to pictures here. Obviously it is a lot easier to follow as a video tutorial, but at least this gives you a little bit of help if you don't want to have to keep going online to look at videos. Also, you may have noticed the magazine has these little folder holes, and you can pull out the pages as well. So you get a folder with your subscription at some point as well. So you can actually put these into a folder and keep together. I'll show you that in a bit. So that's the bobble hat. You get a bag to try. So that's, I think that's another knitting pattern. A poof, simple poof. So that's a knitted project as well. Shows you how to make pom-poms. Or again, you can check out my video on how to make a pom-pom. So it talks all about pom-poms, making baby slippers, how to read pattern cards, and the knitting basics. So that's issue 1, and then we'll have a quick scout at issue 2, which I've also got here. So issue 2 is £2.50. So the price has gone up to £2.50, but you get your next 2 balls of yarn. So we get this more fluffy one here, and another one that's quite similar to this one, but it looks a little bit different. So this is this is 100% polyamide, this fluffy one, and this one is again 80% acrylic, 20% wool. So it's nice to have a yarn with a bit of wool in as well, which is good. And again, you get some free knitting needles, and these are a different size. So these are 5mm size. And let's have a look at some of the projects. So knit a cute lamb, more step-by-step instructions. And talk about customize your projects with buttons. So it goes into some other knit stitches to try. This yarn, I know, can be incredibly difficult to work with, but I made a teddy bear with it once and it was quite hard, but hopefully making a square would be a bit easier. But it creates such a lovely texture, that yarn, if you can have the patience. Button cushion projects, alpaca headband. So lots of different projects to try. Little teddy bear. Talking about how to attach buttons, techniques, and all about blocking as well, which is useful as well. I don't know if you've got children, you might recognise these things. Quite useful. So you can teach all about blocking as well, which is quite useful. So there we go. So that's issue 2. That's £2.50, and the other issues are all the other issues are £4.99, but you get loads of free gifts actually with that. So in your first delivery, so for your first £4.99 subscription delivery, you'd have to check on the website if you can get the back issues for 1 and 2. I'm not sure when 2 came out. This is quite a new thing, so I'd imagine you can order these issues 1 and 2 back issues on their website. Hopefully you can have a check. But the free gifts, this is just a normal subscription for £4.99, and you get a zip-up holder, selection of knitting needles and crochet hooks in different sizes. And you also get these folder cards that go in a folder. If you look on the front here, you get this folder here. So remember I said about the magazine had these whole folder holes. So you can store these in a folder, which is quite nice. But also with your second delivery, you get this craft bag to keep all your yarn in. And then your 4th free gift, which comes with your 6th delivery, is a customizable beanie kit as well to make, which I think is knitting, but that is your gift for. But also, if you go for, it says here, if you go for the premium subscription, which is £5.49 an issue, you get an extra free gift, which is this. So a set of Creo craft drawers and accessories for only 50p extra per issue. So there we go. So I thought I'd introduce to you a new knitting and crochet magazine on the market to see if it tickles your fancy. And I think I'm going to have a go at this throw. I'm going to give it a try, and maybe even I'll learn some new knitting stitches, which will be good. But if you want to learn how to knit, you've never knitted before, do check out my knitting channel, Happy Berry Knitting, and you can learn some basics there. But you can learn the step-by-step instructions from the magazine as well. But I've also got hold of some of their exclusive yarns here. Let's have a look at some of these. And I'm going to design some crochet patterns to go alongside this yarn. So if you do pick up this subscription, then you can follow some of my exclusive Creo crochet patterns as well, so you can use up some of your yarn doing some crochet projects if you want to. I like this one. This one's standing out. Oh, it's got sparkles in. I love yarn with sparkles, especially with Christmas coming. Anyway, this one is 100% acrylic yarn. Again, 25 gram balls. This one looks a bit different as well. So this is 100% polyester. These ones look similar to the wool ones. No, it's 100% acrylic. That's a different colour, this one as well. So yeah, I'm going to have fun with some of these yarns, design some exclusive crochet patterns as well. So if you are more of a crochet than a knitter, but you want to get the magazine, then you can follow some of my videos, hopefully see what I can come up with. If you've got any ideas, just let me know in the comments below. But I will see you soon for some more crochet, crafting, knitting fun, and thanks for watching. Cheers guys, bye.